Hello and welcome back to my tea party. This is your girl, Southern Tea Time. Today is Happynichi Saturday, and you know I love to play in my Happynichi. So I am going to be setting up my monthly in the first week of June. So if you want to see how I'm going to be setting this cutie up, then stay tuned. All right, so first off, I am going to start by creating my cover page and my monthly spread. So I want to show you what all I'm going to be using to create that. Ahead and took out my page that's going to be my cover page, and it's just going to say I was going to do something that says like welcome June, but I think I'm just going to keep it simple with June, but I wanted to add just like a pop of color of some sort. So I'm going to be using this Joann's edition of this Happy Planner sticker book, and I may also be bringing in my memory keeping dates and holidays because you know I love that. And I will be bringing in my fun florals. And yes, I am going to be using it this time. I'm going to be using my fun florals. And so I'm thinking about using these flowers here. They have like a rose gold trimming on them. And I think it's really cute. And we shall see. So it's going to be a very simple monthly spread in the front, or a welcome to June spread. And so I'm just going to keep it very simple, but I did want to do some kind of deco at the top with the flowers and maybe something in the corner, but then have June in the middle. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I went ahead and completed my monthly June cover page, and I did change the bottom area here that you probably noticed. I went ahead and carefully removed that sticker because I wanted it to match the top of this page here. And I think it looks much better. I wasn't a fan of it at first with the other flower there, but once I kind of tie those in together to make them look the same, I love this front page. But what I did add was this pretty pink flower here. I cut it in half, and then I used the other half to put here in this corner. So just trying to make good use of my florals because you know your girl was trying to hoard them. I love the fun florals. I do. So it took a lot out of me just to try to use just these little bit of florals. I was like, oh, I'm not about to cover my whole page. That is what Southern Tea Time is not going to do. Not today. So I love how this came out. pretty much simple and cute. And so, yes. So next up, I'm going to start and work on my monthly page here, and my weekly will be also the same. And I got this inspiration from Crafting with Christy on Instagram, and I was really trying to find a way, how can I make my layout look a little different but not really drawing much with it. I want to do something different, and I came across her page. Not quite for sure how I came across it, to tell you the truth. I'm sorry if I can't, because I can't remember, but I did stumble across her Instagram account. I checked out her account, and all of a sudden it just hit me. I saw one of her posts and it was amazing. And I was like, okay, what did she use? I don't know how she used that. But what it looked like she used was some undated extension packs from the dashboard layout. And I already had this laying around because when it first came out, I was trying to get into the dashboard layout, but this was pretty much small for me because this is to fit the mini. But I figured, well, since it's a mini, maybe she used a mini to fit inside of the Happynichi frame, and she kind of cut up the pages to make it fit, and she didn't do any drawing whatsoever. All she did was cut it out, put some double-sided tape on, place it down, and some florals. So that's what I'm pretty much going to be going for. So thank you, Crafting with Christy, for that inspiration. And I will also try to link her information down in my description box, so you can go check her out. And I'll probably put it somewhere in this video as well, so you can get the correct spelling of Crafting with Christy. So that's what I'm going to be doing with my monthly right now. So let's go ahead and take it out so you can see what that looks like. And I'm so glad that I was able to keep this. And, you know, sometimes hoarding can be a good thing because you just never know when you're going to have to use it. And so this is one of those moments. So what it looks like she did is cut it down to size just from the frame. And I'm going to have to actually reach out to her and ask her if she used the mini, because I'm not sure. But I figured she used the mini because the mini fit perfectly. Once you trim down the edges, it fits perfectly inside of my Happynichi. So of course I would have to cut it down to here, because if I keep the note section, it's going to overlap to the next page. So I'm going to cut it down to the true size, and then I'm just going to take double-sided tape, because all you will see on the back is this right here. I'll just take my double-sided tape and place it down just so however I want. And I will do the same for this page, is pretty much cut it just down to size, and I'll have to really cut it really close because this pretty much fits true to size of the page. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go and start redating it. So let's go ahead and get started. There you have it. This is the undated monthly mini dashboard layout, and all I did was trim it down to size and put some double-sided tape on, and just make sure that I matched up evenly onto the page so that it'll run together. And I'm loving it so far. So now I'm just going to go ahead and date and start decorating my page. All right, so here is my June monthly. I love how this came out. I love the florals that I was able to use, and I wanted to use something a little different. And I'm having fun using my fun florals, y'all, but I just need to get my hands on another book because I'm absolutely in love with these flowers, and I think I'm gonna need some more because your girl literally used every bit of the florals. I maybe have like a little piece here and there that's left over that I really can't use. So I just love how this tied in very well with this cutout monthly dashboard layout in the mini size. I felt like I wanted to go in and trim this around and maybe use some more florals around the edges, like the excess pieces here. Once I cut it, I can maybe fill these areas in. But I don't know. I may keep it and I may change it. I may change it up. So I'm not for sure. So I am done with my monthly. Yes. So last up is doing the same thing that I did with my monthly. I will be taking the mini size dashboard layout and I will be cutting them down to size, which I'll be cutting them out individually. And then I will run it through my sticker maker, which is my Xyron here that I love to use, my Xyron sticker maker, and I will run those through to make them into stickers so that I can just easily peel them off and place them down. It will give them an adhesive backing, and then I will just lay them out versus having to draw them. I'm going to be joining Dash of a Plans. She has an Instagram account and she has started a color challenge for the month of June. So I wanted to participate in that, and she pretty much is opening that up to anyone who would like to do it. And so I said I will do it. So for the first week is a lemon zest theme. So that's what this spread is going to be about. And week 2 is going to be a green theme. Anything green, that is your spread that you're going to use using the color green. And then week 3 will be a summer vibe. So I can't wait for that because I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do with that. So the summer vibes is for week 3. And then week 4 will be the squad life theme. So if you would like to participate in this June challenge, please let Dash of a Plans know on Instagram. Let her know that you want to join in, and make sure that you use hashtag ColorJune2019. So let's go ahead and get started. So I went ahead and placed down my days of the week, but I also want to just jump back on to let you know that behind the scenes, while I was cutting up the mini dashboard layout to put it down on paper, on this paper, I realized that it was still too small. So now I know why I don't use the mini dashboard layout. It was just too small for some of the things that I wanted to list and write on here. So I went ahead and I found, this is why it's good to hoard some things. I found one last sheet that I had of the undated dashboard layout in the classic size. And so this is what I use to fill in the days of the week on 2 pages. And I use my sticker maker machine that you probably saw me pull in and pull right back out. I just went and ran that through to give it an adhesive backing. And I used the repositional sticky paper, so it's easier for me to lift up if I need to move it. If you happen to get the permanent, it will tear your page. So if you want to remove it, be careful. If you're using the permanent adhesive, that it will tear, so be careful. Or you can use some undo sticker remover to help lift it up. But I like to use the repositional ones because it is easier for me to just pull up and then place back down on my paper. So with that being the case, now that I placed down all of my days of the week, even Sunday, I had to trim Sunday down just a bit at the bottom. And I don't really have much going on Sunday, so the little space at the bottom was okay with me as far as like cutting off the excess piece. But now I don't have a place where I can put my things to buy, my to-dos, things to clean, so to speak. And because I'm also doing in my classic size, I am taking on a challenge, which is the 30-day challenge. Yes, this month for Southern Tea Time is all about challenge. So not only am I doing the June color challenge with Dash of the Plans, I am also going to be doing a 30-day declutter challenge that I purchased from an Etsy shop called Paper Focus. And you might want to go ahead and check out that monthly spread, how I was able to set that up. So I wanted to be able to place things on the side or right on my side of my paper where I can write things I need to clean, declutter, that sort of thing. And I'm like, okay, now I don't have enough space for that. I guess I can put it down here. But what I thought about and what I love, I do this with my spring bucket list, my winter bucket list. I like the tri-fold where I can attach 2 papers to each other and have a tri-fold, so to speak. So I went ahead and trimmed the edge like this to my paper. I went ahead and trimmed that part off of my paper. And then what I'm going to do, I took another blank page of this sheet and I'm going to, let me make sure I'm doing this right. No, I have to do it like this. So I'm going to flip this page over, which has my Thursday through Sunday page over. I'm going to flip that over and I'm going to put my Scotch tape down on both sides. I'm going to tape it down. I may just tape it down on one side. And then when I flip it over, when I open my notebook, you'll see that I have my weeks at a glance right here. And then inside of it, I will have my declutter information here, my things to buy, my grocery list, that sort of speak. So I have extra room on this side. It's in my head and I'm trying to make sure it makes sense to you guys. So hopefully by me showing it to you, it'll make sense. But it makes sense to me in my head and it's flowing. So I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, but in my head, I can see the progress, but then trying to do it on paper and explain it to you guys is a little hard. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and attach the 2 pages together. And then finish up. I'm going to go back and wipe these out and I'm going to redate this. And then at the end, I'll jump back on and talk you through that process, let you see how it looks all in the inside. And hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So stick around. Alright guys, so here is my completed spread of my weekly. When you close it up, here is your week at a glance. And then I open it up and I have my shopping list, my chores, and a brain dump or big ideas here. And so let's go ahead and put everything in so you can see everything from the monthly, from the cover page to the monthly, all the way to the first week of June. All right. I'm loving how it looks so far. All right, so here is my cover page for June, and open it up. Here is my monthly for June, and I use the dashboard layout, the mini size monthly, and I just cut to size here, and then I just used some numbers and dated it, and then put on the June here, and then I use some of the Fun Florals stickers to do like some little deco there. And then here is my June weekly. And like I said earlier, I am participating in the color challenge for the month of June by the Dash of Plants on Instagram. And week 1 is a lemon zest theme. So I literally did a zest of lemon. I just did a little bit of lemon. I didn't try to overpower it too much. So I used some washi tape, borders here, washi borders here from the Agenda 52 sticker book, and then some striped washi at the bottom. And I thought this was really cute, of this nice martini glass with a little zest of lemon on the side to go with the theme, and then a sticker that says planning is 99.9% of the fun. And I absolutely had a ball doing this. Earlier you probably saw me placing down the days of the week, and I did place them incorrectly, so I did change them up so they are positioned correctly now, from Sunday to Saturday, from the 2nd through the 8th of June. And because I use the classic size dashboard layout, I just cut it down to size like I did with the monthly. I just took an extra dashboard layout that I had that was undated. I went ahead and cut it to size, cut it into pieces, and then ran it through my Zyron sticker maker to give it the adhesive backing so that I can place them accordingly here, and then dated them. I used some journaling accessory pack stickers, the days of the week here. I love how they came out. And then when you open her up, because I had the classic size, it did take up both pages. And so I wanted to have enough room that would give me space to write down my to-dos, my grocery list, that sort of thing. But because it was so big, I didn't have any room other than this little piece here. So I cut the trimming edge of this page here, and then I attached it to another page, and that gave me that trifold opening so that I can see my week at a glance. And then when I need to do my shopping list, my chores, or any jotting down of whatever for brain dump, I have this now all in one. So I'm not for sure what I'm going to do with the back. I may use the back for week 2 as well. So we will see. So thus far, I'm loving it. I had fun doing this as well. And this theme, this lemon zest theme, was absolutely fun to do. And so, like I said, I just did a little bit of lemon here and there, and did a little splash of lemon there and a touch there, just because it was just an open space I wanted to cover. So I hope you guys thoroughly enjoy this video. And again, thank you to Crafting with Christy for this inspiration for this spread, not only for the weekly, but also for but I'm able to use the stickers and use what I have and try to make these things like this. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. Absolutely love it. I didn't have to do any drawing this week, so that was a bonus for me. I did not do one lick of stenciling at all. So I'm super excited about it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If this is your first time here and you're watching for the first time, this is my beautiful Happynichi. I am in love with it. And if you are enjoying these Happynichi videos, please make sure you give your girl a big thumbs up, and please share, like, and subscribe to my channel. And if you are a returning Tea Party member, I just want to say welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this June monthly and June week 1 of this June color challenge that I am partaking in. So I'm not for sure if I'm going to be doing the June color challenge solely in my Happynichi, but I just might, because this is super fun, and it's really it's pretty much small enough for me to do what I like, and I don't have to worry about a bigger space with my classic size. So I may continue doing this in the June color challenge in my Happynichi. So if you want to continue to see what's coming up for the upcoming weeks in the color challenge for the month of June, you have to stick around and stay tuned, and please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video.